You think your cat sleeps with you every night just because it's warm or comfortable, but the moment you slow down and really watch what's happening, everything shifts, because what looks like a simple habit is actually a layered system of signals, patterns, and silent decisions your cat makes about you again and again. And once you truly understand what it means when your cat chooses to sleep with you, you stop seeing randomness and start seeing something far deeper, something intentional, structured, and emotionally real. And what you're about to hear will change the way you look at your cat starting tonight. Not slowly, not over time, but instantly. Because this is not about comfort, this is about connection, about trust, and about the hidden architecture inside cat psychology that most people live with for years without ever noticing. Number 1. When your cat sleeps with you every night, it is not just lying nearby, it is stepping into a role rooted in instinct and evolution. Because in the wild, a cat never chooses where to sleep lightly. And if your cat settles next to your body, especially near your head or chest, it is placing you inside its circle of responsibility, almost like a fragile kitten that needs to be watched. And while you drift into sleep completely defenseless, your cat stays partially awake, listening, sensing, adjusting, holding that thin line between rest and awareness, which means your cat is not just sleeping with you, it is standing guard over you. And the position is not random. At your feet, it protects the boundary. At your head, it monitors your breath. And this is not small. This is one of the purest forms of trust a cat can offer. Number 2. When your cat sleeps next to you, something almost invisible begins to happen. Your bodies start to fall into rhythm together. Your breathing softens, your pulse steadies, and your nervous systems begin to align in a quiet process known as social synchronization, something usually reserved for deep bonds like mother and child. And your cat is literally tuning itself to you, reading your internal state without words, feeling shifts in your stress, your heartbeat, your breathing, and responding to them in real time. And this is why when you are restless or tense in your sleep, your cat begins to purr, not randomly, but precisely, because that low-frequency purring has a real effect on your body, calming your system, lowering stress, stabilizing you. And in that moment, your cat is not just nearby, it is regulating you. Number 3. Your cat checks on you during the night more than you could ever imagine, because cats do not sleep the way you do. They wake, observe, reassess, and every time they do, you become part of that check. Your breathing, your scent, your movement, and sometimes your cat will come closer, quietly watching your chest rise, feeling the air near your face, even touching you lightly. And it may feel random to you, but it is not. It is a deep instinct to verify life. Because from an evolutionary perspective, knowing whether the creature next to you is alive is everything. And cats are incredibly sensitive to the smallest changes in temperature, chemistry, and smell, which is why they sometimes sense illness before anyone else does. And when your cat does this at night, it is not curiosity, it is care expressed through instinct. Number 4. When your cat purrs next to you in the dark, that soft sound you barely notice is not just comfort, it is vibration, a frequency that moves through your body, interacting with your muscles, your nervous system, your internal state, because purring exists in a range that has been linked to healing, recovery, and stress reduction. And this is why you feel calmer, heavier, safer when your cat is there, because those vibrations are working on you while you sleep, subtle but constant. And your cat instinctively adjusts the intensity of that purring when it senses something is off in you, meaning it is responding to you even when you are completely unaware. Number 5. Your cat marks you while you sleep, not in a possessive way, but in a deeply bonding way, because every time it rubs against you, especially at night, it leaves behind pheromones from its face, invisible signals that say, "This is mine, this is safe, this is part of me." And in cat psychology, shared scent means shared identity. And by blending its scent with yours, your cat creates a stable emotional connection that it carries with it even when you are apart. And this is why it returns to you night after night, because that bond is something it actively maintains. Number 6. Yes, your body is warm, but warmth alone is never enough to explain this behavior, because if it were, your cat would choose any warm place, but it chooses you, and that means your body is not just heat, it is safety, predictability, familiarity. And your cat adjusts its position throughout the night, moving closer, moving away, not randomly, but in response to both temperature and emotional comfort. And that combination is what makes you its preferred place. Number 7. Your cat feels you even when you are deep in dreams, because changes in your breathing, your muscles, your internal state during stress or nightmares are signals your cat can detect instantly. And when something shifts, your cat reacts. It moves, it purrs, it touches you. And while it may seem like coincidence, it's actually a response to your body, creating a loop where your cat helps you calm down, bringing you back to a stable state. And that is why so many people feel safer, sleep deeper, and wake up calmer when their cat is nearby. Number 8. Sleeping together creates a level of emotional closeness that daytime interaction cannot replicate, because when you sleep, you are completely unguarded, and your cat experiences you in that state, without movement, without control, without barriers. And in animal behavior, shared vulnerability builds the strongest bonds, which means your cat doesn't just trust you when you're awake, it trusts you when you are most exposed, and that changes everything. Number 9. Your cat changes its natural rhythm for you, even though it is biologically wired to be active at night, because choosing to sleep with you regularly means it is adapting its instincts to stay close to you during your most vulnerable hours. And that level of adjustment is not small. It is a clear sign that you are central to its world. Number 10. Your cat hears what you cannot, processes sounds you will never notice, tiny movements, distant vibrations, subtle changes in the environment. And while you sleep, it continues to monitor all of it, quietly, constantly, which means while you rest, your cat is still aware, still listening, still ready, acting like a silent system of protection you didn't even realize you had. Number 11. At the core of all of this is trust, because for a cat, sleep is the most dangerous state, and choosing to sleep next to you is not automatic. It is earned, built slowly through observation, through repeated moments where you proved you were safe, predictable, and gentle. And many cats never reach this point, which means if yours has, it chose you very deliberately. Number 12. Your cat helps your body let go, because its warmth, its breathing, its purring create an environment where your nervous system can finally relax, where anxiety softens, where sleep comes easier. And even if you don't notice it consciously, your body responds to it every night. Number 13. Where your cat sleeps on the bed is never random, because position reflects feeling, closeness, control, comfort. And your cat shifts those positions depending on mood, safety, and emotional state, meaning every night it is communicating something to you without a single sound. Number 14. Your scent becomes part of your cat's internal world, something it memorizes, something it uses as a reference for safety. And during the night, when everything is quiet, that scent becomes even stronger, and your cat absorbs it, stores it, carries it, which is why when you are gone, it searches for traces of you. Number 15. And the most important thing, when your cat sleeps with you every single night, it is not repeating a habit, it is repeating a choice. Because every night it could go somewhere else, find another place, follow another instinct, but it doesn't. It comes back to you again and again, and that is what gives this behavior meaning. Because in cat psychology, repeated voluntary closeness is not accidental, it is attachment, real, structured, emotional attachment. And once you truly see that, you stop asking why your cat sleeps with you, and you start understanding what it has been telling you all along, quietly, consistently, every single night.